Peace and love, y'all. Sending everybody positive vibrations and love. Hope all is well. Hope your day is going well. And sending you nothing but love and positive vibes. Today, I want to speak a little bit about not allowing your frustrations or your bad day or a day that's just not kind of going the way that you want, and allowing that energy to be given towards others. And what I mean by that is lashing out on others because you're having a bad day. And this is something that I used to suffer from a lot. And especially when I was working a corporate job, a very high, stressful job, I would come home sometimes, or come home to my roommates. This is a little bit after college, come home to my roommates, and I would give them my frustrations of what I dealt with for the day. You know, let's just say that I was having a long day at work and just got a lot of busy work that was given to us, or just things where, you know, corporate wasn't really listening to the things that we needed to get done. So I would take that frustration that corporate gave me, and I would give that to my friends or my family members, or at this time happened to be my roommates. And what I would do is, have temper tantrums in a sense. I mean, I was very short, and I would speak to them in an aggressive way, or I would just give them the energy that I was feeling inside me that was not conducive to me. I would now give that out to them and allow them to deal with it, right? Because energy, as we know, it doesn't die, it changes. So that energy was changing within me, but I still was funneling it out. And when I funneled it out towards my friends, it came off really aggressive. It came off really short. It came off like I had an attitude and temper. And I remember this like yesterday. On one of these days, I happened to come home from work. I was stressed out from work. Some things just didn't go the way that I anticipated them going. And one of my brethren was in town, and he actually came down from the Oakland to San Ramon, which is probably like a 30-minute commute, somewhere around there. Actually, no, it wasn't San Ramon, it was Hayward, excuse me. And it's roughly like about a 30-minute commute. And as I would come home, I now all of a sudden was keen on having a specific seat that I sat in every day that I got off of work, which I really truly didn't. We had chairs in the living room, and wherever you want to sit down is kind of where we sat down. However, this day, because my work day was going a bit stressful, I gave all my frustrations to my brother Dex. And again, I appreciate you, brother, for not flipping on me or getting upset with me, but understanding me. And then one day, this is probably like a week or two later, Terrence and my brother Dex were like, yo, man, you got to figure this out. We're not the ones getting you upset at work. You're dealing with frustrations at work, and we're not the ones that's causing this for you. So you really need to figure out what's causing this issue, because it's not us. And what I mean by that is, yes, when you're dealing with your emotion and having an emotional frustration or an emotionally frustrated day, if the individual that's causing you that frustration is in front of you, then yeah, by all means, allow yourself to speak to them, allow that energy to go towards them, because they're the ones that caused you the hiccup, right? Or caused you that discomfort, as we would say. But if they didn't cause you that discomfort, it's unfair for you to unload on people that don't have anything to do with causing you this discomfort. And that's something that I had to realize for myself. And one day, again, like I said, Terrence and Dex spoke to me and was like, hey, man, look, I know you're dealing with things at work, but we find it unfair that you're coming home and now all of a sudden you're giving us all this heat as if we did something to you. So what I had to do for myself is figure out, A, what's causing me discomfort, what's causing me to have this emotion, what's causing me now to have this emotional outburst, and why am I putting this emotional outburst on towards others? And then what I realized is most human beings do this. We actually all go through this, and this is something that we have to work on and conquer. And once we conquer it, it gets better and better and better. But what I did is, anytime I was frustrated from work or just my day or just anything in life, what I would do is go to work. I would go to the gym and I would work out. And as I worked out, I was able to release all of that energy and all that frustration into my actual workout. So my workouts, A, were very conducive for me because I was able to work out a lot longer. I was able to, B, release that tension that was within me and release that in a way where it's now not harming anybody. So now when I came back home later on that day, there will be no emotional outburst from me, or I wasn't frustrated or short with my friends, which my friends definitely appreciated, because now they're not getting that backlash from me, or this unnecessary attitude from me, or this unnecessary emotion, really and truly. That's really what they're feeling from you. So now that I was able to get rid of that again by going to the gym, and that's what worked for me, it allowed me now to interact with my friends in a more peaceful, harmonious way. And of course, my brethren definitely appreciated that, and they were like, yo, yeah, man, we could tell anytime you're mad, because anytime you're mad, you go straight to the gym. And I was like, yeah, that's because, I don't want to release that emotion on you. But I say this to say, it took me time to be aware of it, right? It took me time to see what was causing me that emotional frustration. And then from there, I tackled it by going to the gym. If you don't have a gym to go to, you can sit down, meditate. If you don't want to sit down, meditate, you can listen to good music, something like some Sade, some meditation-based music, some any music that kind of puts you in a nice, even keel state of mind. Some slow R&B, some oldies R&B, maybe some Marvin Gaye, maybe who else? What else? I'm trying to think of some other artists that you can probably listen to that can help with this. Cleo Soul is somebody that's new now that you can listen to. Classical music, but just anything that takes you away from that emotional state of frustration, that puts you back into a more calm, relaxing state. Because then people will be able to interact with you in a more peaceful, more harmonious way. And of course, it makes it easier. And like this saying goes, hurt people hurt people. So when you're hurt or you're dealing with an emotion, heal yourself first. Give yourself that self-love. And as you give yourself that self-love, you'll be able to interact with people much easier and much healthier. But that's the video for today. Peace and love, y'all. Thank y'all for listening, and check me out next time. Peace, love.